Yeah. Yeah. My come and never sleep on me. Eyes on my chain, 숙여 너의 고개를 what you looking at fool. 너의 눈 허리 멍청했고 find your comfort from another yeah. I go low like undercover yeah. Wanna know my name 죽지 않은 일은 위에 부어버려 기름 yes. You can't even guess me cause I'm baby high low로 확실해 not like maybe yeah. Baby let me welcome to my palace 찾지 않아 Alice you just keep on wonder You just keep on wonder 찾지 않아 Alice but 너의 memory I just pop a bin Danny how you been 나는 걸어 Boeing 747 날 get weak get ready Like I wanna get late 준비해 빨리 we ain't got a lot of time man wavy night Jason hit the rock bottom 잃어버린 정신머리들 yeah got him yeah shot him 모든 problems 언제까지 기다려야 할래 now gone yeah
Okay, so I did pull the valve covers off, went around again and checked the adjustment, made a little bit of adjustment like you saw before, but I'd seen, while I ran it and still had some noise, I had seen in another video that I'd been watching where someone else had a similar issue. I thought nothing about it because, well, these valve covers were on this car when it came here. They're not something I added. The video that I've been watching, the gentleman put on aftermarket valve covers and had a problem with them making contact inside with the rockers. Well, again, like I just showed you, those valve covers were on the car when I got it here. What was not on this car though were these rockers. These rockers are aftermarket rockers. They're crane rollers. Here's the original one. Okay, this is much bigger than there. This is much bigger than there. I started looking at the valve cover. Grab it and bring it into the light here, and it has these little things that stick down, and I'm guessing from the looks of it, I don't know what they're really supposed to do, but you know, it would fit in the middle of that. So you can look and see this valve cover, something's been making contact with it in those spots. I'm guessing that since these are not as big, I don't know if it sits here or somewhere down here, regardless, it's making contact somewhere, and maybe that is what all my additional noise is, since I do believe my adjustments are there, at least for the lifters right now. Still haven't completely set the carburetor, still haven't completely set timing with the distributor. Everything's just enough for it to run. So got my assistant here today. She's going to start it while I take a listen with the valve covers off, which I really didn't want to do, but it's going to make a mess. But I got to do it. I want to see if the noise is gone, and if it's not, try to make some adjustments while it's running. But we're going to start it up and see what happens. Just go ahead. Stop. Go ahead. check out my homemade beer can oil deflector. Let's see how well that works. Because, yeah, if you were paying attention in any part of that video, you saw oil shoots way out of that lifter. I imagine it would probably, if it wasn't hitting the vacuum ball, it'd probably shoot over that. That's how much oil was squirting out of there. But let me fire it up and see if that makes less of a mess, so I can carry on with trying to check the rest of these valves. Well, as you saw, it did help deflect some of the oil, for sure. I was able to run it a little bit longer, but it still makes a big mess. We're still pumping a lot of oil over here, where it's just enough to come over the side of the head before it runs down to inside the engine, so it still comes out and well, you see, it's hitting the exhaust manifold and burning. But I did see oil coming up from all of the push rods. All of them had oil fill up the rockers and roll over the tips to the valves. So I still heard some noise, maybe not as much as I was hearing with the valve cover on. I don't know. Not gonna say that I found the root of the noise with the valve covers, although there's no doubting that they are contacting, because you can see the points that were on those valve covers are definitely got some shiny marks on them, a little bit flat. I'm pretty sure that's from contact now, not from before. Again, just because of how shiny it is, so pretty new. But I'm also pretty sure I still have some adjustment to do here. I do want to maybe get another, maybe I can find some used valve covers for big block, stock ones, whatever, junk ones, doesn't matter, as long as I can still mount it here. Probably cut a hole in the top for both sides so I can mount them to keep the oil in the engine instead of on the engine, and then I can run it and adjust these individually without making such a ginormous mess. I hate messes, but my beer can oil deflector did technically work. Kept the oil from going all the way up here and in everywhere, making a mess, but still the amount of oil coming out and down is more than enough to overflow the side before, like I said, before it does make its way into the opening back there to go back down inside the engine block. So I am going to clean this up and look for a set of used valve covers or something else that may work to allow me to get this done, so I don't catch the car on fire. We definitely don't want to catch the car on fire. So I guess hang tight and we'll see what I come up with.